Shalom, dear friends. Here we go. We're having our little time together. Oh, it's on me. So I want to show you the sukkah. Okay, that's it. This is the sukkah inside. See, we have the beautiful temple. And do you remember we spoke about it already? Saying that when you have the temple, you have some beautiful offerings, but you had music. There was the incense that you could smell. You see all the people, how it was, and the priest. And so this is our sukkah. There is a lot of things to understand about the sukkah. And you see, you can see through it. You can see the stars in the evening. And I promise you that we'll put the flags, some flags of the nations here, French one, Israel, where there was people writing blessing on the flag when they came. It was with Magen David Adom to give blood. And there is the English one, there is the American one, and maybe I will find some more tomorrow. I think I have one or two more. And look at that here. This is so beautiful. Yeah, you saw it yesterday. Do you remember during Sukkot, you have a lulav, and the lulav is like 4 species. I might speak about it a bit more tomorrow, but today I have something that I want to tell you about. But you see the 4 species, you have the soul here, the arava, the willow, the weeping willow, and then you have the palm tree, and you have etrog, it's like a kind of lemon, and after you have also hadass, which is the myrtle. And we will speak a bit more about it tomorrow. But today I wanted to tell you, first of all, do you remember we are going to do this Challah Bake together? And this is just wonderful that we will be able to do a challah together, because like tomorrow is Friday, it will be the beginning of Sukkot. You see, it's getting dark already. And look what we have here. Ooh, nice. Pomegranate from the garden. It's lovely. And so we'll do this Challah Bake together. We're learning things. The nations are learning, about all the feast of the Lord, because they are the feast of the Lord. They are not just Jewish things. Now, obviously, the temple, as you can see over there, the temple is in Jerusalem. The center of the world is in Jerusalem. The throne of God is in Jerusalem. Yerushalayim, when you see over there, you see is the Jerusalem. Yerushalayim is like 2 in Hebrew. So it's like the Jerusalem from down and the Jerusalem from above. And you can see the flame also over there, who was there all the time, the presence of God. And so all of that, we don't know what we've missed, Anyway, so the Jewish people, when they were coming back, like 3 times in a year to be really with God. It was like an invitation from God saying, hey, I want my children to be with me. So they were coming, they were leaving all their houses and everything, and they were walking. And what they were doing for Sukkot, they were doing 70 sacrifice and bulls for the nations. So you can read it, I guess it's in Leviticus also, and it's like they were giving a lot of bulls at the beginning. I think they start by 14, then 13, 12, 11, 10, and going down through all the seven days. I'm sorry, there is like people passing around, and my dog is barking. Okay, I think it will calm down. And so they were doing that for the nations. Like when you are counting all of them, it was 70 bulls in the end of Sukkot. And it was for the 70 nations, because they were counting ways that there were 70 nations. And so it always been in the heart of Israel, in the heart of God. He always said to Israel to pray for the nations. Like when Abraham started to believe in God, and he was one man, then he had a family, then he had a big family, relatives, then they had tribes, and then they had the nation of Israel. But it always been in the heart of God that the nations will turn also, that the nations will go for Sukkot. This is Zechariah 14, that for Sukkot all the nations will come. Now this year is a very particular Sukkot. We are not, there is no tourists coming. And even us as a family, we can't even see our grandchildren and the one who don't live in our home here. And so we won't be very many. And maybe we pray that is a preparation, that there is a consciousness who are coming from all around the world. And that Sukkot is not just for the Jewish people, it's for the nations who are recognizing the God of Israel, recognizing Israel. I mean, you saw what happened in the Middle East, like the UAE, who now recognize Israel, and there is some others, Bahrain, and then they are singing that also Oman will come, and some others is like in the pipeline, and we will see what happens in the few weeks coming, in the coming days or coming weeks, and this is all part of what God is doing. And right now he's saying, okay, just think, I give you a time of thinking. I give you a time to realign with Jerusalem. I give you a time to realign with me. I just saw today a video of people, funny enough, from a UAE who speak about Shabbat and saying, we need Shabbat. I understand the wisdom of Shabbat. So there is a lot of things that's happening, and it's beautiful. So again, I invite you today, you can look, already for the Challah Bake. You can already download the booklet, so you can see how to do the things. And we will have a very exciting time to do this Challah, which is for Shabbat and for the holidays, together, because God is doing a mighty things. Look at that. Like I'm speaking to you, we have the temple in front of our eyes. Oh my gosh. And the people coming. And now it's not just for the Jewish people. God is calling the nation, saying, come to my place. It's coming. Get ready. Prepare yourself. Align yourself with me and my word and what I'm saying. And we will see Zechariah 14 happening. So from me and Martin, in our sukkah here, with some flags, with some delicious fruits from the land, and a rose also, can you see, from our garden, and this beautiful temple. We bless you from Zion. You are with us, and we will be very soon together, all going into this temple, worshiping Him, declaring that the God of Israel is our Creator, the God, the King of Kings, and the Lord of Lords, and what a rejoicing we will have all together. So let us hang around, persevere. There is a lot of preparations that's happening, and see you tomorrow. Bye.